Hey guys, I can't wait for you to hear from my beautiful daughter Scarlett, a teenager's perspective on religion versus relationship and just how she views that. So stay tuned.
Hi guys, it's Scarlett from Fueled by Jesus and Coffee, and today I get the privilege of talking to you guys about relationship with Jesus versus religion for Jesus. Now, I personally come from a really religious background where I used to live with my mom and my grandma. I now live with my aunt and my uncle, Ellie and Sean. But when I lived with my mom and my grandma, a few things happened that really skewed my view of who God was and really closed the door to me having a relationship with Him. And one of those things was when I was 5 years old, my dad actually passed away. And after he passed away though, my mom and my grandma would always tell me about all the bad things he did and how he was a bad person. So in my mind, a father became this bad person that you didn't want anything to do with. And at the same time, when everyone's trying to teach me that God is your heavenly Father, it just really closed off God in a way to me where I was thinking, well, I don't want that. And it really closed off that relationship that I could have had with God, that father-daughter relationship. And at the same time, we went to a church that was very religious. It was all about the works you did and what you did to please God rather than what God did for us to be saved. And this all just really closed me off from a relationship with God, and I was stuck in religion where I felt like I had to perform to really get to heaven, to really get to God. And I felt like I had to be perfect. And to my parents, I had to be perfect. On the side, at school, I was doing these bad things that I hid from my parents. Online, I was doing bad things that I hid from my parents. And it really just closed me off from my parents, one, because I thought if I made this fake person, this perfect person, and I fooled my mom and my grandma, then I would also fool God as well. But I learned when I moved in with my aunt and my uncle and they brought me to Awaken Church that religion is not it. And that we should have a relationship with God. And how it's not about what we do. It's not about our acts. It's not about how we are. It's about what He did for us when He died on the cross. And it was there, I remember the day, our campus pastor was preaching, and it was a message about having a relationship over having religion. And after his message was done, he called to ask people to raise their hand if they wanted to accept relationship with God. And I wasn't able to raise my hand that day, but inside, that was when I really opened up my heart to God as a father. And I really unlocked that relationship with Him, where I could be close to Him and not feel like I'm lacking anything, but I can truly feel His love and forgiveness, His mercy and grace. And that was where my life changed.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Ding!